Let's get real. Welcome to Let's Get Real with your girl Gene. Girl, so happy to be back. I'm so happy to be back. I checked my last video and it's a month ago. I've been juggling work with creating content. I don't know how to do that. Shout out to content creators who have like 9 to 5 and they're combining 9 to 5 with their side passions. It's amazing. Anyways, I've been listening to Olivia Dean's song lately. I hope Olivia Dean was not going to be disappointed with the way I'm going to sing the song because talk to me. Acting for the line. I can give you alone. Don't be shy. Better man. I love the way you call me wonderful. I want it. Be the man that I need, baby. How about the other one? The lady, she's the man. I think she got the next plan. That lady, she's the man. Going on and and she's changing. I have changed the lyrics. Alright, welcome to Let's Get Real with your girl Gene. How my people doing? That was by the way. But Olivia Dean, if you get to see this video, I love you. Thank you for making beautiful songs for the girlies. I know that you have been singing for a while, but The Man I Need, The Art of Love, which is the album where The Man I Need is in, come into spotlight so much that we did not even realize that you were a singer before. And I like that you're from East London. I like that you're British. I like your style, of your elegance, of your poise. So beautiful. And thank you again for creating very beautiful love songs. I watched a video of yours and you talked about self-love first even before the other kind of love. So when we sing the song, I wiggle and I dance in front of my little mirror. I'm always remembering that Olivia Dean did create a song for me. I'm a Kyogen. So the last time I spoke to you was on vowel sounds. Today I'm going to begin to you on assertive communication. Do not mind that I'm using a paper today. I have to use a paper so I can remember my points. At the end of the day, what matters is that I'm not teaching. I'm only just having fun, and you're also learning while having fun. So yesterday again, I listened to a picture of mine with Oyinka. Say my baby, yo. You got me, Like Oyinka away, no. I've been a setup. Every day different palava. The other day and Dalasha used to be my jam that time. This is just to tell you that I can listen to a song 100 times and I may not even remember the lyrics except it's being played. A single beat. But the moment it's off. But then I still know some songs. Found the true beneath your life. True love never has to hide. True love never has to hide. Trade your broken wings for mine. Trade your broken wings for mine. Sing your skies and kiss your cries. So assertiveness. When people hear the word assertiveness, they mistake it for rudeness. You're not rude, girl. You're not rude, man. Except that the way you're being assertive is fast enough as being rude. But it's a very crucial communication skill. To be assertive is to stand your ground while being respectful. So assertiveness is, being clear, showing clarity, confidence, respect, and empathy in your speech. Yes. So you can be assertive and be respectful. So if you're disrespectful and say you're being assertive, girl, man, I don't think that you're being assertive. I think you're being disrespectful. So let's go. 1. Making a request or stating a need without being demanding. There's a way we can make requests or state a need without being demanding. Without being, you know what it means to be demanding now? Like, you're being entitled. I mean, you could be the boss and you're making a request. Yes, you're in charge. We know that you're in charge. At the end of the day, remember you're dealing with emotional beings. So there's a way you state your request a need, and you know that in your mind of mind. I mean, if 100 people, 50 people, 20 people, 10 people say, no, our boss wasn't rude, then I'm sorry, that person has a problem. But there's a way you can do it without being disrespectful. Yes. So one, instead of saying, you need to get me that report, say, I need that report by 3 p.m. for our deadline. You have to meet our deadline. So let's go again. Let me rephrase it. So instead of you saying, I need that report now, say, why don't you just say, could I get the report by 3 p.m. for us to meet our deadline? You have made a request while stating your need. The need is that 3 p.m. is the deadline. And we need it. If you can't provide it by 3 p.m., it means we have messed up. So that is you stating your need while still making a request. Yes. The next one is, this is wrong, fix it. So this is to teachers, this is to bosses, this is to anybody in that position that gives feedback. Feedback is very crucial. We're not saying it's bad. And if you do not like feedback, you're not ready to learn. You're not ready to learn. But there's a way you give feedback. There's constructive feedback and there's deconstructive feedback. When you say this is wrong, fix it. You have not sent the message. Why don't you say, I've noticed an issue here, and I think that you can do it this way and do it this way. So let me give you an example. This article is wrong. Fix it. Why don't you say, your article is beautiful. I love your stream of thoughts. Amazing. However, I noticed some issues here. Oh, you were not grammatically, there were errors. Why don't you try and ask some WW questions? Why don't you just zoom into the mind of your readers so that you can observe, or so you can determine the questions that they will ask, and then you put it here. Did you notice that I didn't mice my words? I told her that they're grammatical errors. I told him that they're grammatical errors, right? Good. But I first commended his work. Do you know what it means to write? Do you know what it means for anybody to create something? I mean, for me to create this simple thing, yeah, it seems simple, but I did like a test run. Hopefully it comes out well. But so to be a creator is not easy. It's not easy. So if you have never been in the shoes of a creator, you do not know what it means to be a creator. And maybe it just goes smoothly with you. Does not mean it goes smoothly with other people. So you need to learn to be respectful. Be assertive. Remember, assertiveness is being firm, being factual, being true, being clear. Yes, but still adding respect, still being empathetic to somebody else. So that's it. So instead of saying this is wrong, fix it. The person is able to listen to any other thing you have to say again. Imagine you said this is wrong, fix it, and then you not remember to put the compliment at the end. Oh, and at the end of the day, it's really a beautiful work. I mean, I'm not going to listen to the fact that you said it's a beautiful work. It's what's ringing in my head. This is wrong, fix it. This is wrong, fix it. So please, let's work on that. Assertive communication. Next one is say no or setting a boundary. I wrote a book. I forgot to tell you that. I wrote a book. I'm an author on confidence, it's a self-help book on confidence. I mean, this is not a video to market my book. This is just me just telling you that self-worth is very important. When you lack self-worth, or when you have little self-worth, it's given, it spreads, it's glaring, and people will trample on it. People will take advantage of it and use that against you. You can't get anything in life if you're not confident. Well, maybe if you're a Nepo baby and everything just gets handed down to you easily, good. But if you're not a Nepo baby, you need to work for it. You need to work, you need to be confident. If you're not confident, I'm sorry, nothing is going to be handed to you. Yes, you need to be confident for it. And I think my fellow Nepo babies can relate that sometimes some things you need to be confident to ask for it. So you need to be confident. So back to what I was saying about setting boundaries. People think that boundaries, when you are setting boundaries, you are being difficult. You're not being difficult. Human beings are, I don't want to use the word human beings are terrible. I'm generalizing. But I'm using some certain human beings. They can be terrible. Some people who take advantage of your kindness, of your softness, of everything, and that's why sometimes you need to be hard, but hard in a very respectful way. So you need to set boundaries, and you know people are taking advantage of you. It is time to set. In fact, do not wait till when people take advantage of you. Set your boundaries, and I'm going to tell you how to do that. No is very polite, but you cannot always say no. No is short. You might have to explain, depending on the scenario or the situation that calls for it. So let's say, instead of, I cannot help you, I'm too busy. Everybody's busy. Do you know that? Everybody's busy. You can't say, I'm too busy, I cannot help you. Why don't you say, I'm unable to take this task at this time. However, maybe when I'm done with my task, I could, there's a caveat. I could show you guidelines, put you through, so you can have it done all by yourself. Now tell me, which one would you take? Which boundary do you think shows assertiveness, but still shows that this person is not going back on his word or her word? So please, setting boundaries still shows you still have to be, you still have to compromise in boundaries. You also have to be respectful in communicating your boundaries, so that person doesn't feel like an entity or look like, what is it? I only came to ask you for something. If you cannot help it, there's a way you can communicate it. So yes, that's it. Somebody sends you emails during your personal time. So instead of me saying, I cannot respond to emails, how did you say, I would respond to this email at my convenient time, as I avoid responding to emails at this certain period. So you're telling the person, your email is not useless, I will respond to it. You've also noted that to the person, that the person shouldn't send you an email by 11 p.m. And again, we shall late to a late for 10 a.m. I mean, what am I trying to say? It means if the person doesn't understand you, then the person really has a problem. The person should understand you. You have just said, I will respond to your email, but at my convenient time. And so I do not respond to emails at this period. And then you state the period you don't respond to emails. So the person takes it into cognizance. And next time, the person is not sending you email at this point. I've been drinking. Special life, you got me pray at the hour. Nah, drunk in love. Walk up in the kitchen, say I'm gonna make this shit happen. No. Drunk in love. Back to, I've spoken about boundaries. The next one is disagreeing or giving feedback. Focus on the idea, not on the person. I think this is general to every kind of relationship, whether friendship or marriage, whatever, or siblinghood. It's siblinghood. We are siblings. We're family. Focus on the idea, not the person. So when somebody does something, on the idea, on that thing that person did, not on the person. That is a bad idea. Somebody suggests something during a board meeting, and you say that's a bad idea. I spoke about that in my book. People have challenges communicating, and they're making efforts to communicate. And the least that you can do as a human being is to tell them that what they just said is a bad idea. Nobody's saying you should lie. I mean, it's just you. It's because I feel like I don't think there's any bad idea. I just think that sometimes some people do not know how to put the ideas correctly, and so it doesn't come off as great, but it's good. How do you say bad idea? dampened the spirit of that young man and of that young woman. You have dampened their spirit. So, why don't you say, I see this differently, and this is my own perspective. There's a campaign running at the company for a product, and then somebody says, so we're looking for the location, physical campaign. Why we're still going to have it? I'm going to say a physical location where we can run a visual or a video campaign, and we're thinking of places where we can gather tractions. And somebody says, mentions a place, maybe Bariga or Mushi, or says a place that we think is wrong. It's not going to be very, very valid. But the person actually states why it will be. Okay, so you want to run like a pigeon campaign, and the person is saying Bariga and Mushi will be best for it because of the style you want to deduce, you want to use, you want to adopt. But you're saying no, we can. But you do not have a problem. Your own problem with that location is not because it's that location. Not because of this. Your own problem with that location is because it's a very rowdy place. You feel like you can be mobbed. You can, things could just go south. But you're looking for a more secure place where you can still run that ad while still speaking pidgin. So instead of you just saying it that way, say, okay, your idea is not bad. The language here is pidgin, and it will be very suitable in that place. But we're looking at rowdiness, we're looking at the tendency that things will go south. You know that you are communicating. The person, oh, true. Instead of you say, that's a bad idea. I do not. I'm not fighting. We are not fighting. We didn't fight this morning. So why are you doing your eye like that for me? Why are you shouting? Saying it's a bad idea. You ask me to communicate. You ask me a suggestion, and I'm saying what is in my head. This doesn't mean I'm daft. I just said something that I think will be best. So it's a crucial skill. Assertive communication is a respectful, empathetical, clear, confident communication. I hope you get it. Yes. So then the last one is holding your ground, repeating something that you have said before. You might sound like a broken record, but that's not your problem. So instead of you saying, I have told you times without number that I do not like this, why don't you say, let me just make clear. So I remember that I mentioned in the last email, when you sent the last email, that I do not respond to emails around 11 a.m. But I think that you have forgotten. I think you've forgotten. So I'm just trying to remind you, please do not send me emails by 11. Thank you. Or your property. Lola. I just realized that my book is not placed in the way that it should be placed. Did you by any chance read my book? I said, oh yes, I read it. I'm like, okay. You should have placed it well. I think that the last time you took it wasn't well placed, and I was looking for it. And you kept it somewhere, and I was looking for it, and I did not get to see it. So I now stated that once you're just done, just put it back, in the place where I can find it. So we say, how many times am I going to tell you that? I used to do that too. So I'm not being saint here. I'm working on myself, just as I want you all to work on yourself. I told you to always keep my books in the right place. I do not like this. You are not sent the message. You are focused on the person. Yes, you know the person lacks organization skills, but there's a way you can help somebody be well organized and efficient. I think that there are also better ways to it. If it now gets to the brim, it gets to the brain, because I know that's the question you're going to ask, and you've been kind, you've been sensitive, you've been saying it, and the person's not listening. Okay, dearest, it's what you say. At this point, I've communicated my feelings to you 100 times, but it appears that you're not listening. I beg you, do not again go close to my feelings. Thanks. At that point, the person knows I have overstepped. Yes, but you still see that you are still not shouting. You're just saying, I beg of you. At this point, please do not go close to my property. You just let me do it for you when I'm around. Yeah, it's still better than don't you listen? You're telling me this is deaf. Do you have a problem? How can you be this so irrational? How can you be this dumb? There's a way we can communicate without being insultive. Yes. So I don't know how many I've listed, but I've just communicated to you the importance of assertive communication. Being assertive is not being, it does not mean you're rude. It's not being rude. People don't like assertive people. People who stand their ground. People who tell you, this is how I want my things to be. This is how I feel things should be done. We don't like those kind of people. But you need to be assertive. However, in being assertive, you have to be respectful. Come beat the man on it. Anyways, who is watching? Nobody wants this. That rom-com is beautiful. I'm loving it. I'm loving Rabbi and see me. I can't remember her name. Hey God. So I'm loving Rabbi and his babes a love. I also think that Rabbi having like a consistent love language with all of his girlfriends doesn't really make him a bad person. He doesn't just know how to be spontaneous. So I like that. Is it Anna? No, it's not Anna. I like that she mentioned that he could be spontaneous. Then there's the part in Abby Loves Smoothies. Look at Abby. Abby is an influencer. She owes this confidence on the ground. But she's not confident in real life. Mentioned their podcast. And she said she would want to be a part of it. Out of the blues, she says what she wouldn't make sense. So she's just going to keep being a fan from afar. And it just reminds you of how you admire people's success. And you do not realize that they're battling with confidence. They're battling with self-worth. Yes, they have the success, but they don't believe that they are still worthy at the end of the day. So this is me telling you, aside from what I've spoken about, the assertive communication is built. So when you see a child that is confident, know that the mother or the father has been doing a good job building confidence in them. And maybe it can be inbuilt, but it has to be harnessed for it to ooze out. So build confidence is really important to business. I remember when I couldn't even look at the camera and speak. This is me just saying that build confidence consistently and believe in yourself. You're worthy. You're who you believe you are. Please don't add pride to it too. I didn't say you should be proud. You should be humble, but believe that you're worthy of every good thing, of every seat, of every great role. But you need to work on it too. Bye! Welcome again to Let's Get Real.